I think that it's a critical time for students to understand that the crisis that we're in right now, it's not going to go away. Somebody has said in regards to nuclear weapons that we're going to either put an end to them or they're going to put an end to us. Well, in some way, it's the same way with our relationship with the environment. Either we're going to take care of it or eventually Earth's going to take care of us in a negative way. In other words, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the soil, all of it is going to be destroyed to the extent that humans can't exist on this planet. But the fact of the matter is, species are dying every single day. They're becoming extinct. And we're going on as if it doesn't matter, whether it's trees or plants or animals. What we really try to do here is to bring students together in a way that they can experience a sustainable way of living.
We move forward in this work with no guarantee that our efforts will result in what we want them to. But we move forward in the work because it's important and because we want to know that we've done everything that we can.
Right now there's about between 550 and 600 acres. Of that total, about 150 are set aside. They'll never have any homes in them, so that land is being preserved just for the wilderness effect, just for people to go and experience it, to hear that cardinal sing and whatever else is out there. Thank you. So what they're exposed to is all the different ways, all the different facilities that we have here at Narrow Ridge that put them in touch with the natural world. It's an opportunity for them to learn by doing, whether it's passive solar design or working in the garden at the various different seasons of the year, or the stars at night and understanding their part in the universe and how small it really is. All of those are different things that we do with just about every group that comes. It doesn't matter who the student is or where they're from. We think that them having their own particular time alone every day with the natural world, just to watch, to listen, to feel, to sense what's all around them, to cut the chatter off that's always constant in their head. Well, this is a dwarf crested iris, and they bloom in late April and early May. And I think they're one of the prettiest little wildflowers. They almost look like little orchids, but that's just nature at its best. And by the time we do the Vision Fast, this whole thing will be covered with these blossoms just like this. So they're really, really, really nice. I really felt like there was one aspect of what we were doing here at Narrow Ridge that needed to be expanded, that would deepen the individual's immersion in the natural world and their sense of purpose and calling. The Native Americans really did a lot with this experience. It was a time for the young person to go from adolescence to adulthood. So many people today are in times of transition, changing college degrees, changing vocations. We in America, we don't have any kind of formal bridge that can transport people from one point to another. The Narrow Ridge experience of the Vision Fast gives us that opportunity for a young person to search for a deeper meaning in their life, to see where they're really going. What is the gift that they have to give, to take back to their people wherever they are?
It's impossible not to love someone that you have been with in a vision fast, because you see their most authentic self, their struggles, their aspirations. I'd say one thing that really touched me was people finding ways to forgive what they thought they couldn't forgive, or whether it's connecting just to your own innate compassion and wisdom that we're too fast or too busy or too distracted to sit with and tune into.
Part of the experience is actually preparing for that event for 2 days and 2 nights. And then there's that 3 days and 3 nights on the mountain alone, fasting with just a gallon of water each day. You're not totally alone. There's a whole community of life up there with you. And at first it might be kind of scary, but once you get to understand that there's nothing up there that's going to really hurt you, then you can begin to more settle into the rhythm of the natural world and be one with it.
We feel that the work that we are doing is making a difference in touching people's lives and nourishing them and emboldening them to walk forward in their truth and in their purpose.
What happens when we bring young people here and they're coming out of an intellectual environment and they suddenly see the possibilities of a beautiful world around them, and they can bring that energy that we need, that sense of hope that something can happen here, and just even the possibilities that what they are going to get here, they're going to take a bit of it back to their home. And in that sense, we say they're learning what it means to be a sustainable citizen in the world today. If we can do that, then we've got more and more chances of being in a sustainable relationship with the rest of the planet. That's what our real goal is.